Hi everyone and welcome to Artemis Online, your first video for JTC and Medusa. This week guys you have a joint video, but in future weeks you may have separate ones coming for you. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, it's so important that you watch these videos and you learn the harmonies. So when we're all together again, there's no stress, we can just sing and it's all lovely and we've got a perfect show. This week, we have got myself as one of your tutors, the lovely Sophie Spencer, and the divine Luke Robinson. But obviously, in future weeks, you may have your other tutors, which of course are Ron McAllister, the beautiful Gemma Sanger, as well as me and Soph. So yes, have fun with this, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye!
Hi guys, it's Sophie. Hope you've all had a good week. I'm really sad I'm not going to be seeing you guys today, but you get to see me in the comfort of your own home, so that's amazing. Right, we are just going to do some quick warm-ups before you start singing, because obviously it's really important to warm up so that we don't hurt our voices. Lovely. Right, so we're going to start with our breaths. So we're going to breathe in for 4, hold it for 4, and then out for 4. And then every time we breathe out again, we're going to add on 2 beats, okay? So we'll go to about 16, okay? But if you want to carry on and keep doing some more, pause the video and then you can carry on and keep going to really try and push yourself, okay? So I'll count you in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Out for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in and hold. Out for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in, 2, and hold. Out for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe in and hold. Out for 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Breathe in and hold. Out for 14, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Breathe in, last one. And hold, almost there. Out for 16, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nice. Obviously, if you want to keep carrying on, pause the video and go for it. Remember, guys, if you are feeling like you're running out of breath, hold your stomach here because you should be breathing from your stomach. So when you breathe in, you should be filling out like a balloon, okay? We shouldn't see any rising shoulders when we breathe in, okay? Because that means you're breathing from your chest and not your stomach. And this is where we want to breathe from, okay? So next up, we've got our fuzz. So everyone find your diaphragm for me. So if you just feel where your ribs start to go back into your body, walk your fingers into the middle. And if you tense your muscles, that little sort of trampoline-y kind of feeling muscle, there is your diaphragm, okay? And we are going to do that. So what I want you to try and do is push your fingers away when you breathe out to a, okay? So if you see what my fingers are doing, when I go, you should see a small movement where my fingers are, okay? So what we're going to do is we'll do 12, do a couple of deep breaths just to regulate our breathing, and then we'll do another 12, okay? I'll count you in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Good. Ready for another 12. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Lovely. Just do a couple of deep breaths. And again. Lovely. Good. Now I'd like you to imagine you've got the chewiest toffee in your mouth. You're not allowed to open your mouth. You've got to really chew it and really gurn it so you get those muscles working. Ready? Off you go. Really see if you can make the silliest face you can. And then stretch your mouth as wide as you can go and stick your tongue out. Maybe make a sound to go with it. And then scrunch your mouth up as tight as you can go. And stretch. And scrunch. And stretch. Really stretch it. Stretch, 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 stretch. And scrunch it. Good, lovely. Give your cheeks a bit of a rub just to warm them up. Woo! Lovely, good. I can feel my cheeks tingling. Right, so then next thing I want us to do is I would like you to run your tongue on the front of your teeth 6 times one way and 6 times the other way. Don't open your mouth, so it should look a bit like this. Okay, so we'll do 6 times one way, 6 times the other way. Off you go. Other way. Good. You should feel your muscles around here, around your lips and your tongue aching because you've worked really hard on it and you really, really use all the space in your mouth. Okay? Lovely. Last but not least, before we get on to some quick vocal scales, we're going to do our lovely yawn. So we're going to vocalize it. Ready? Off you go. And you're just going to really, it's almost like a circle. Okay, so you're just going up and down, up and down. Okay, breathe wherever you need to. Okay, off we go. And and again. Down low. Lovely, good. Give your tongue a little bit of a shake. Lovely, good. Next, we are going to imagine that you have got something really hot in your mouth, and you're going to try and cool it down. So you've got to go. Do it with me. Lovely, good. So that should really open up the back of your throat, because that is the placement at the back. We're having that quite classical sound for Beauty and the Beast, so we need to make sure that that placement is correct. We're not doing twangy, twangy, nya, although we will do a little bit of that just now, just to give you a bit of an overall warm-up. So what I would like you to do is to zhuzh, okay? Zhuzh. So you're just going to go and then you're going to go up, okay? So do it with me, ready? And good, next one. Good, next one. Good, next one. Next one. Good, next one. Do it to an O. Next. Next one. Next one. Do it to an next one. Next one. Next one. If you're struggling to get to those top notes, drop it down an octave and do it a bit lower. Ready? Do that one more time. Next one. Oh gosh, she's been a little bit funny there. Let's try it one more time. Last one. Good, lovely. Sorry about the little vocal blip there. Lovely. So, last one I would like you to do is you're going to do it to an ER, okay? Some of you have done this before, but you're just going to descend down the scale, okay? Descend means to go down, those of you that don't know. So you're going to start on an E, and it's basically just a step, okay? And you're going to go okay? And that is to really make sure we've got that openness at the back. Also, you've got to make sure that you're supporting your voice as you're coming down, okay? So let's all do this together. Ready? Starting there, ready? And good. If you need to breathe, that's totally fine. Go take a breath wherever you need to, but just as long as you keep that consistency, okay? Lovely, guys. Right. Thank you very much. This has been the warm-up. Now on to your harmonies. Off you go. What are you doing? Okay, so you're basically singing the tune for the entire time, so it's quite easy for you. Easy. It's straightforward, so very exciting. So we're starting on an E, and you go, certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beuaty and the Beast, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beuaty and the Beast, Okay, in a nutshell, that is what you have to do, okay? So, start on an E. Certain as the sun, same note, then same note again, rising in the east, tale as old as time. Girls, if some of you struggle to get up to that top note, just drop it down, okay? Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beuaty and the Beast. And then we all go, tale as old as time. So the R, so if you're doing up, it's rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beuaty and the Beast, same note tale as old as time, same note, song as old as rhyme, Beuaty and the Beast. Then you stay on that note, off. Okay, it's very straightforward. We'll go through it one more time. Starting here, cert. And boys, you're going to be down here. Cert. I can't sing that low, but you know what I mean. So girls, you're up here. Boys, you're down here. Unless you're a boy who sings higher, in which case, up here again. Okay, so I'll just do this line for the moment so that we all get an idea. Okay, cert. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beuaty and the Beast, off. Tale as old as time, off. Song as old as rhyme, off. Beuaty and the Beast, There we go, that's it. Now, you guys are in for a very special treat because we have Mr. Luke Robinson himself with your very own drama class designed just for you. So, enjoy, and I'll see you all later. Bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Luke, and if you don't know me, I'm a musical theatre performer, but I also teach at Artemis Studios and Artemis College of Performing Arts. Now, obviously you can't come to class at the moment, so we're bringing the class to you. And we're going to look at different characters and how to build a character profile. That's what we're going to do today. Going to have a little bit of fun, play around with lots of characters and see what we get out at the end. Okay, now, the best way for us to do that, I think, is for me just to give you my basic toolkit on how to build up a character. Now, everyone has their own kind of way of doing this, but this is the easiest way that I think we can build the characters up. And the early stages of a character, which I think are sometimes the most crucial and most important times within the profile. Now, I think the easiest way for us to do this is every person and their dog have usually seen a pantomime. Okay, whether you've been to the theatre live, whether you've seen them on the telly, okay? And pantomimes follow quite a basic structure. Now, each pantomime is different, so they have different kind of characters, but they have like a basic structure of the character roles as such, if that's what we call them, okay? So we have the hero, the damsel, the comic relief, the silly character, okay? And then the villain, okay? So there are 4 types of characters that we're going to look at and how we think we can build those characters up. Well, this will help you with whatever kind of character you build because they all have these kind of traits within them. So, first thing we're going to look at is how our character stands. That is so important. Not if you're talking, but if you're just stood still, how are we going to perceive your character? So the first character we're going to look at is our hero. And we're going to work out how our hero stands. And the way that we're going to do this is, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. I want you to pause this video. Then, when you think you've had a play around with how you think your hero stands, I'm going to press play and we're going to discuss it. Okay? So, first character, the hero. How does your hero stand? Give it a go. Press pause now. Okay, welcome back. So, I personally would say my hero would stand up tall, okay? My hero wouldn't be crouched. They wouldn't be shy. They don't want to do this. They wouldn't cross their arms because as soon as we do this, we close ourselves off, okay? And it completely gets rid of all of our confidence, okay? So when we're being our hero, we're standing tall. We're standing proud. Our chin is up. We are looking out to our audience and we are confident. That is one massive thing we need to look at when we are creating the profile of a hero. They are confident. They are ready for whatever is going to be thrown at them. And we show this with the way that we stand. That is the most important thing. Okay, now staying on with our hero, how does our hero walk? So we've got our stand, okay, we've got our posture. We know our shoulders are back, our chin is raised, we are stood up straight, but then how are they going to move around our space? So again, I want to give you about 30 seconds. I want you to pause this video and I want you to move around whatever space you're in like a hero, and we'll see how you get on from that. So pause the video now. All right, so I hope you have all given that a go and given it a try. And one thing I hope that you all found is, as soon as you stand like your hero, I think that already gives us that purpose and shows us the way that we're going to walk. Now, I hope that you found that a hero, you're not going to scuffle, okay? They're not going to shuffle. They're not going to take little steps. They're not going to be too fast or too slow. You need to find that middle ground in speed, I would say, for a hero. And also, you're going to take strides, okay? Again, it's all about confidence with these hero characters. So you're going to, as you walk around the space, you're going to be stood tall, and it's just going to give you that urge to move on straight away, and you're going to ooze confidence. That is something you need to remember. Confidence is key when you're playing these hero characters. As soon as we drop and we hide ourselves a little bit, we lose that character straight away. Okay, so hero, tick, walking and standing. So then let's have a look at our damsel character. Okay, how does our damsel stand? So we've already got hero up here, ready, they're confident. A damsel, okay, there's always they have an issue. There is a problem with surrounding their character. So how are they going to stand to portray their character? I want you to give this a go again. So pause this video, have some time on it, and we'll come back after. Pause the video now. Okay, everyone, so I hope that you also give that a go. So we're now looking, obviously, at our damsel character. And how do you think our damsel character is going to stand? So we need to show quite a big contrast to our hero character. So I would always say the damsel character, again, is not like this. I'm not trying to be an old man. No, they're a little bit closed off, okay? They're a little bit more slumped, okay? They haven't got that direct eye line, okay? They're kind of looking around, and that is how we know, there is something wrong. And we know that we are now going to see their journey throughout the piece. Okay, so remember the complete contrast with the up. We do bring it down a bit and we are a little bit more relaxed. Again, how would our damsel walk? So again, I want you up in your space, walking around, and once you think you've given it a go, press play again. So walk around the space as a damsel, and then we'll come back. Pause the video now. Okay, so with our damsel and the way that they walk, okay, I think we need to remember again, like I keep saying, the contrast of our hero. All right, so we are making sure that our damsel could be a little bit more worried, okay? So they do move a little bit quicker, okay? They kind of want to dodge everything, but also they could be a bit scared, so they're going to move a bit slower. Okay, but I definitely think we're not going to be doing the strides, okay? The strides of our hero, I think we're going to go complete, almost opposite to that, okay? And we're kind of just going to walk a bit slower and smaller steps, maybe a little shuffle, kind of like that. All right, now we're going to look at our comic relief. Now, our comic relief could be a really confident, happy-go-lucky comic relief, but also have a little side to their personality, which is also quite vulnerable. So again, we're going to go back to standing. I want you to give standing a go as your little sidekick, okay? That is what we need you to think about with this character. They are the sidekick. They are the best friend. They are the worker, okay? How do you think they stand? How do we portray a comic relief character? Now, I always think of them as quite happy, but that's completely down to you. So, again, pause this video, give just standing a go, and then press play again. So with our comic relief characters, I hope that you found different ways, and if I could be able to see all of your different characters in front of me now, I know that I probably wouldn't see anyone the same, which is brilliant because that gives us the creative freedom as such on how we want these characters to come across. Now, my kind of favourite comic character is someone like Buttons. He's happy, he's excited, but also has that vulnerable side to him as well. So when he stood there, he's eager, he's listening, he's looking to learn, okay? And that's something that it's kind of the middle ground between the hero and the damsel, but sometimes our comic character does end up becoming the hero as well. So we need to think about that. It's not so tall, but they're listening, they're eager, and they're confident. And I think that's something we need to look at. Not as confident as the hero, but still a little bit confident in parts. Now the way that they walk. Again, how do you think our comic character, our sidekick, and our friend walks? Give it a go. Pause this video now. Okay, so I hope that you gave that a go and you had a play around with those characters. Again, it goes from the way that we stand. So if we kind of there, I think my comic character, my Buttons, as I keep using them, is gonna move around. They're gonna be fast. They're gonna be excited. I think that's the easiest way for us to look at these kind of characters in that main aspect. Now, throughout shows and throughout pantomimes, their characters do change because Button does get a bit upset. And that's okay, those characters do change, but we're having our main part of the character, okay? So they're excitable, quite childlike as such, okay? Now our last one is our villain. How does our villain stand? How do we know, as soon as we look at that character on stage, we go, yep, they are the villain. Give it a go, and then come back to us. Press pause now. So, I think that you've probably found while having to play around with the villain character is they are also standing a bit like our hero. They are confident, and that is so important, okay? They are confident. And when we're looking at characterization, that is something that's going to come out straight away. Now, again, we need to be able to look at those characters and go, yes, they are our villain. And I think as well as our posture and the way we stand, our facial expressions will also come into that when we're looking at them. But we'll touch on facial expressions another time. So again, I want you to pause this video and I want you to have a look at how the villain walks. So again, walk around your space. Give it a go, and you are just on your own in this. No one else, okay? No talking or communicating as a character, just on your own at the moment. Pause the video now. Okay, so now we have the way that our villain walks and how you think it worked it. Now, with myself, again, we're looking at strides, but we are looking at fast-paced, okay? They are going to be fast, but also a complete contrast. They could also be nice and slow, okay? But they are showing confidence. Again, they're not doing little steps. We're going to do large strides across the stage like our hero, but at a different pace. I say either fast or slow. That middle ground is for the hero. Okay, so we now know how our 4 characters would stand and how they would walk. So then, now we're going to put them all together. Things that you need to look at when you are building a character profile is how they communicate. How do they communicate with other characters in the piece? That's something really important because most pieces are conversational, okay? You are talking to other actors playing different characters. Now, that's not just me talking to you. That's my character talking to another character. Okay, so whenever you get a piece of text, these are things to think about. How they communicate. So how is the villain going to talk to the damsel? Okay, that's not just conversational like that. There's going to be a certain way that they talk to each other. Are they going to just completely talk at them? And every time that your other character tries to get in, you're just going to keep cutting them off. Okay? These are different things that you need to start building into your character profiles. So as soon as you start looking at your character, you need to think about the other characters around you as well. So how do they talk to each other? But then also something that's really, really useful is when building character is looking a bit more into that character background. Okay, so say you are playing that villain. Why are they mean? Why is this villain evil? It's so very easy to just kind of walk on stage and be like, I'm angry, I'm a villain. But we actually need to think a bit of why. Because then that's going to help your performance so much. And everyone is going to connect to your character a little bit more. So I've got a little challenge for you. And I want you just to post them all in the comments below this video, okay? I want you to choose one of those characters and choose your favourite pantomime or even a favourite Disney character. Okay? Then what you are going to do is you are going to create just a basic character profile on that character. So we want to see, how old is your character? Where are they from? I want you to say how they stand. Okay, you can easily write that down. They are strong, they are confident, or they are slumped, okay, etc. Just explain how they stand. Their walk, how are they walking around the space? How do we know they are that character? Then I want to know a little bit about them, their background. Why are they the way they are? And then, talking about relationships and talking to other characters, so I want you to tell me a relationship that they have with someone else in the film, in the play, in the pantomime, okay? And then just write these little things in the box below, and then we can discuss them, and I will get in contact and discuss those with you. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've had a bit of fun. Keep playing around those characters. Give it a go. Watch your favourite film and go, I'm going to try and be that character, and think about their backstory. That is so important. But the starters, okay, the main start of being a character is your stand, your posture, the way you hold yourself, your walk, okay, and how you communicate. They are the top 3. Then you start building in all the extras and you're going to create a fantastic performance. So that's all from me, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And stay safe, stay at home, and we will see you all again very soon. Goodbye, everyone.
So this is the transformation / finale, which is song 19, act 2. And this is the tenors and
sopranos
line.
Okay. So this is where we'll be split into 4-part harmonies. So this is, girls, you'll be in your 2 sections, okay? And you're just singing the tune. And you go, ah, 2, 3, 4, 5, off. Ah, 2, 3, 4, 5, off. That's it.
And this is the same song, transformation / finale, song 19, act 2. And this is the altos and bass line.
Yes, so altos and bass, got a very easy job. So you go, for 4 beats, you're on ah, 3, 4, ah, 2, 3, 4, 5, off. Ah, off. Okay, so only go down 1 and then you come back up, hold it on for 5, off, and then you just repeat it again.
Easy job. Easy job.
Easy job. Lovely, that's done. Just do it.
And moving on just to the next section, which is Beast. Beast, you will sing.
Belle, look into my eyes. Belle, don't you recognize the beast within the man who's here before you? It's a little bit faster than that, but it's...
Let's just do that again.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, ready? Long bass. Right, so it goes. Belle, look into my eyes. Belle, don't you recognize the beast within the man who's here before you? Good. And that last you should just cut off at the same number of beats as here before you, so it should be nice and even. Okay? Could you do it one more time? Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Belle, look into my eyes.
Good.
Belle, don't you recognize the beast within the man who's here before you?
Good. Lovely. Okay, so sopranos. After thank you. Little glamorous assistant. After Beast has just done his section, you are then basically singing the tune but an octave up. Apologies. So it'll sound like this. So that's first section. And then you repeat it, except you go up the next time. That's your section. Okay?
So this is song 19 and act 2, the transformation, and this is the tenor line.
As well as the mezzo line.
And the mezzo.
So tenors and mezzos, you'll be singing the same thing. Okay, so let me just play it for you for the moment. Okay, so that is what you'll be doing. So, with voice. Okay, so that is what you will be singing, tenors and mezzos.
So this is the altos and bass line for the transformation and finale song, which is song 19, act 2.
Okay, so as you've obviously guessed, it's the girls, you're in the 3-part harmony, boys, you're still in tenor and bass. Okay, so altos and basses, this is what it will sound like. 3, 4, 5, 6. So
I love the nod, by the way.
So I'm counting to myself. I'm really good at this. Right, okay, so these sections are in 6/4, so you got to count 6 beats every time. So with the first section, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So it
It's
jostles
tricky.
around. It's not easy.
It's tricky, but that's okay.
But you'll be fine. You'll be great. Right, okay, so with vocals. Ready, Bradley?
I'm so ready.
Good, I'm glad. Ready? 5, 6. I'm doing Right, I'll count in 6. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Off. Off. And that is the bass and the alto part for that section.
Thank you.
Gonna sing some tunes.
So this is the transformation and finale song, and this is what it sounds like when put all together. 3. We've got 24 of these.
4, 5, 6, 7,
And an
8. What is next?
to the 9.
To the 10. Back to the beginning again.
1, 2, 3,
And a
4. Back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play that
7,
then. Play that
10. And a 1.
8. Look into my eyes, don't you recognize the beast within the man